Not sure if this is going to pick up my face very well because I don't usually do drawing streams, but I've been thinking I need a chat box, so I'm going to try moving my camera over here. So you guys should be able to see my face. I'm not sure how the tracking is going to pull off. This is kind of an odd stream kind of set up for me. Let's move the microphone over here too. Why not, right? I'm going to try to draw a chat box. So that's the goal right now. Maybe work on other stream stuff if I get the mood too. Who knows what I'll do. So one thing I was looking at is just what kind of chat box I probably want. I should have our chat popped out right now. Something simple would work pretty well. You know, just having like a... Obviously, I don't like the color purple as my chat box color. It doesn't really stand out as my character, but just getting a good square start off with. It's probably fine. Is that even a good square? I don't know. Let me try making a symmetry tool. Whereas it's been a really, really long time since I messed around in Clip Studio Paint. Oh man. Symmetry tool is somewhere around here. It looks like that. I was pretty sure. Is it not? It is the ruler. Okay, so I want pretty much as straight as I can get this thing, which is right there. That's not what I want. I wanted to go back to line. The line tool. Does the line tool work with both sides? Okay, so it does. That's good information to have. So I'll go in here and erase these lines. And I'm going to try to go in here and get the line tool to help me out a little bit. This will help immensely. I have stuff on my drawing tablet. Very annoying. Okay, let's go ahead and change the borderline to like a kind of like a deeper yellow, because my character is very yellow. I'll go like that. I don't like this yellow, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. It's also not a square. Much easier to tell when something's not a square whenever you have the ruler tool active. And I would bet I can make it an easier square. If I did this, this will make it really easy, right? All you have to do is line these two up perfectly. And what color yellow do I really want? This, maybe? And as long as these rulers are straight, I should be getting a good product out of this somehow, but I feel like it's off. Is the ruler not straight enough? Okay, let me try to get this straight. Perfectly straight. Like, absolutely 100,000% straight. Okay, that feels straight to me. That feels pretty straight to me. I don't know. Let's see. That looks good, I think, for, like, beginning of this. And we can kind of come out here, go from the edge of it, get this kind of like that. And I messed up there. The undo tool is an artist's best friend. Okay, let me go in here and really edit some of this stuff because I want this to look good. Gonna have to change the brush size because, geez, this stuff gets small at some point. My scroll wheel is messed up, so please do ignore the fact that I'm struggling to scroll in. Okay, maybe using this will work better. I can change the size back down. Yeah, that's better. I like this one. Simple enough, right? Go ahead and kind of straighten that out. Ah, no, that's too much. And just kind of barely clip it. I can go back in and fix that. All right. And what color should this background be? I'm thinking a lighter gray. Kind of like that. And I can just bucket fill that. All right, it's really simple. You know, I'm not looking for anything too complex. That might be too dark. I think I like that. And what else could we add? Maybe making like a little circle or something for the chat itself, you know, so it can have a label telling us that it's the live chat. So I have this color, right? And I can grab this pen. See, I could have sworn I had two rulers on here. One should be flipping from here to here. Don't know why it doesn't seem to be doing that. It seems to be only using the other one. Not sure if that is going to be centered because of that. I grab this ruler. I grab that. Does that change which one it is? It's a very good question. I hope so. I can grab like right here. Seems to work that way. Cool. I can kind of align from there. Make it. Maybe that'll look okay once I burn it up a little bit. Gonna have to do a lot of work on that. And that's way too big. Like that. Basic designs, you know, works out. It's much easier to fill in than it is to erase, very unfortunately, so I'm going to go in and try to fill in a little bit more, make it a little bit higher, so then some of the stuff that sticks out doesn't look like it sticks out as much. Because for some reason the eraser tool does not work on both sides. It only works on one. But the line tool works fine on both. So if I can find a way to match this up perfectly, I can go back and edit this like so. And I'll give it some words on it. What kind of font do we want? How about square? Call it live chat. Give it kind of a bold. Spread it out a little bit like that. That looks okay, I think. One thing I want to do is I want to try and give some texture to the inside of this. So I'm going to make a layer above this. And I'm going to go in with this darker color of gray. I'm just going to throw my paintbrush just a little bit. Kind of go in like this. And maybe a little bit of yellow. Yellow around the edges, I think. And the darker gray around the center. And maybe a little bit of... what color should I go? A darker yellow. And then just blend it all together and see what we get. I don't know if I like that. Let's retry. Let's go with just that yellow. This yellow here. And we'll do that in the middle. And then we'll blend it and see how that looks. Kind of like a gilded gray. That's not too bad, I don't think. Then I'm going to shrink down the brush of our blend tool. So right around 40, I think. 40 would be a good number. Yeah, I'm going to add some darker grays in there. Just so we have kind of like a cloudy chat. It may look kind of gross, but we can always take it away and, you know, do something different with it. Maybe clean is better, but I don't know yet. I'm just kind of experimenting. Huh. Maybe? This darn scroll wheel, I swear. If it wasn't broken, I would have such a better time doing this kind of stuff. I'm looking at it just without the background. I can see a couple of things that kind of stand out to me, like here there's this pixel that goes off. I can go ahead and fix that. If I can zoom in on the right spot, I can fix it. I think it's harder to see that now. And this one I can just go in and, oh no, it's gonna, this is how I learn that we're off center. I don't like learning that we're off center. Doesn't make me happy to learn that. How are we that off center and I didn't know? Oh, it's one of the annoying parts about finding this stuff out. Why didn't any of you tell me I was off center? That would be good stuff to know. Very, very good stuff to know. What should I do? I guess I could turn off that ruler. Didn't want to create a new ruler. I wanted to turn that one off. Guess I'll just create a new layer. That way I don't have to deal with the rulers. Probably better that way. I'll zoom in and I'll fix my view in a second. Okay. And don't start with the rulers now. Grab paintbrush. And just slowly fill this in. Since we're on a new layer, I can go ahead and just slowly work my way around here and not worry about the eraser affecting anything that we already made. Real simple stuff. And the eraser comes in handy again. It doesn't have to be perfect. You know, like I don't have to sit here and keep going over the same area, because I can always just make it look like it's kind of transparent on the ends. I don't think that'll hurt the end product too much, even though this is a very simple design. It's going to be blown up a lot. It shouldn't hurt it too much, especially since it's going to be a minority of your screen when you're full screen. It's not too big of a deal, I don't think. A slightly bigger deal would be the off-centeredness of it, but I can't really see the off-centered side of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that's probably fine. Like this here. That would be noticeable to me, so I'm gonna go ahead and just try and connect these two lines here. Just like this. Real simple. And I messed up again. It's a lot harder for me to go from side to side than top to bottom. It's just not how my hand works. That might be a universal thing. I have no idea. I don't talk to a lot of people who do art anymore. I used to. You know, people, they move on. And, you know, you have to be okay with that to some degree. Anything else? Oh boy. This side's all kinds of funny. Got see-through parts and everything. That's no good. See here, you can see through not only the gray part, but also like the yellow part. They're small sections. Like here, you can see the background more than you can. You really shouldn't be able to see the background, ever. Never ever see the background. No siree. Gotta have consistency. I really hope I'm not making a mistake here. Feels like I'm adding 2 whole lines to this. I might be making it too big. Let's zoom out and see. Doesn't really look too big. Maybe it does. Hard to say. I think I'm gonna go ahead and change the 2 yellow lines that we've been making, 2 yellow pixels, in this line, into gray lines. Just keep them gray. And I think that'll look better. Then I'll go ahead and fix up the inner side of this, and I hope it turns out okay. Because there is still that inner bit that needs to be taken care of. Uh-oh. Whoa. See, like here, I have this line that I was going up on, but then I got distracted. So, yeah, take care of this and then go back down and start working on that again. Just drag it up. Ooh, hand cramp. That's one of the reasons why I stopped doing art. Because you get cramps like crazy, dude. You would not believe it. I'm telling you. Alright. Good work. Good work so far. And I went too far. And this one line of pixels is nearly complete. All the way up. Alright, and zone back out. Kind of feel like going back to this layer. I really do like this color, and I don't think I'm getting enough of it with this. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of add a couple of lines back in here. Just to kind of hopefully give more of a gilded gray kind of sensation. I forgot one thing. Got to do this. Like that. Should work like that. And go back here. And now we can add these lines. That'll hopefully give us more of a gilded gray and less of a just gilded gild, I guess, because it's very gilded, not very gray. If this doesn't work out, which I'm not sure if it will, right now it's feeling like the hardness isn't hard enough. I'll probably just stick with the original color. Density, maybe. I do still think I like the original color better. Maybe I'll just add more of the original color. I'm gonna let it stretch out over the yellow, I think. Okay, now let's see. With, without, with, without. I do kind of like the glowing yellow around it. I think it adds something. I don't think it takes away too much. I think I should add a darker color down here and a lighter color up here, and that should look pretty good, I think. So kind of stay more gray up here and more of a dark yellow down there. And just kind of blend that in. Alright, that's enough of the blending on the yellow. Kind of get a circular feeling going in here. May have to add more of the middle gray again. Because right now it feels a little too obvious where each color ends to me. So I'll go ahead and mute that, grab this color again. Add this color back in and blend one more time. Hopefully this is it. All right. I think that looks okay. Maybe. I think so. Yeah, I think I like that better. Now let's see if I can get this to be on the Streamlabs thing. See if it works out. So I should be able to just add an image to the Streamlabs thing. And it should be able to be put under the thing. Add an image to a scene. Add source. I need a new source. Add source. Open to select properties. Browse. I'm gonna need a new image. Quick access. Why isn't it in quick access? I just made the image. Save as. Chat box. Live chat. Yellow. Okay. It should be saved now. Now I should be able to rebrowse, and it should come up on quick access. No, it doesn't. Okay, whatever. Let's go to pictures. Not in pictures. Where do you hide? Here we go. Okay, cool. Now we have this. And it should be put like right here. Hello! Oh, you're perfect timing. Perfect timing. I'm just working on the chat box. Can I get this to work? Okay, there's chat. This is my chat box. I can shrink this part and grow it like so. Okay. That's where the chat box can be. I don't think it wants to be that big. I think like this size should be fine, maybe. And there's YouTube chat, and that's where you are. What are you doing? Are you animating? I am right now, I'm just kind of moving stuff around on the stream. Oh, that's not gonna work. How do I shrink chat? Okay, that works. How can I alt it to be bigger? I can't. That's weird. What's your name? You can call me Beard. I typically go by Beard on stream. What's your name? Is it Nissa? And I'm Nissa? Okay, so I can get you to fit right here, but something I can't do is figure out how to like the yellow hair. Appreciate you. My favorite color is yellow, and I've heard people who like yellow are like really freaky about the fact that they like yellow. They like have to wear it all the time. And it's true. It's true. I am very big on yellow. You know how to animate in Adobe Animate? I have some basic animation skills. I wouldn't say I'm an animator by any standard, like at all. Adobe Animate specifically, I am completely noob at. I don't like the Adobe products because I'm not relatively, not really good at that kind of stuff. Your favorite color is blue? Blue is a really good color. My favorite color used to be blue before it was like black and stuff. I get this to not necessarily shrink like that, but like, yeah, I can get it to do that. Can I do, no, that's the wrong thing. I don't want it to do that. You're 19? I'm a little bit older than you. I'm 25 personally. So here's Chatbox. Chatbox is this giant Chatbox thing. Well, what is Chatbox? I don't know what Chatbox really is. Because this is YouTube chat here. YouTube chat currently goes over where I want it to. So my current problem is that this live chat box that I've made in here, I've placed over here, this is too long. What am I going to do when I finish setting up the chat box? You're planning to start your own online animations. that sounds really cool. Uh, Animation stuff. I was actually how my channel started out as an animation channel, but I kind of dropped off on that. I stopped doing the animation stuff. Uh, you use OBS? I'm on Streamlabs right now. It's a type of OBS. It's Streamlabs OBS, but I'm not on OBS itself now. Why is my head so close to the top of its bar? Stop that. Stop it. Why is my character so big? Is it because I'm so far away from the camera? It's probably it. I'm leaned back too far. For some reason, whenever I back up, my character model gets bigger. When I go forward, it gets smaller. It's really backwards. I don't really understand that. I've been messing with my character a lot recently, though. Okay, so I think this live chat box is just going to have to do for now. Something I could probably do. There has to be an option where you can customize GUI of chat and upload a PNG file. That's basically what I did with this chat box here. But it's kind of fighting me because I am having trouble figuring out how to extend the YouTube chat box length. I can make different settings. Did you make that character or someone else did for you and you buy it? Well, this model here, I bought this one. But, like, I designed the character entirely by myself. Like, this was done by someone else. But, the original character design and all that stuff, I made myself. The rigging was done by someone else. I go on Fiverr typically. Fiverr's a really good place to go. I would go to Twitter and stuff, but there's no real accountability there. If you pay them 50% up front, they can just like not do anything. And it's like, I just paid you half of what you were asking for, and I didn't get anything out of it. That's kind of one of the things I worry about. You wish you could do the same thing with the character you have as your profile picture? Let me check you out. Oh yeah, you got a little cute little green cat goblin kind of thing. It's cute. I like it. You can have it done. If you really want to stay simple, you can stay simple. That's how I started out like 6 years ago. Whenever I first started, I was a really simple animation channel. I deleted the first video, but if you look at my channel page, the introductory video should be like everything I've done on this channel. And I have my first video has a clip of me when I was just a simple animation channel. Yeah, it's not my whole personality like others. I don't want to get into that rabbit hole. Well, it's just business. I get you. Oh, don't worry about it. I'm used to bad spelling. I have a couple of friends who can't spell worth a crap. uh, so yeah, I don't mind too much. So I'm thinking, since I can't get this quite as long as it needs to be, I'm kind of wondering if I should figure out how to shrink in this so I can kind of like grab from here down and just move it up a little bit. But I want to do that with all the layers. And obviously this is not the best way to do it. Oh boy, this is going to be a pain. ChatGPT helped me a lot. Wait, sorry, I was looking at stuff. ChatGPT helped you out a lot with spelling? How'd you get ChatGPT to help you with spelling? When you were choosing your name, I wanted to make sure nobody had same name as me in other platforms like TikTok or Discord. See, I don't really worry about that personally, but it has really negative effects that I don't worry about it. Like if you search just my name, you're not going to find my YouTube channel, and very unfortunately. Because someone else who gave up on their channel had the same name. Okay, that's not bad. I think this is good. Save. Do you really want to replace that? Yes, I do, actually. Thank you. But yeah, it's really good to not have the same name as someone else. I don't think it's necessary as long as you kind of eventually out-popularize them, which I tried to do. I'm not sure if I've done that quite yet. The other bearded boy is he's probably still got me beat since he always comes up first, but he's been around a lot longer, and most of his stuff is like 4 or 5 years old. But I'm going to overtake him, probably, eventually, maybe, who knows. If I ever get around to it. I'm not too worried about it, honestly. That's YouTube chat. I don't want YouTube chat. I want YouTube chat box. Chat box. Then browse, change, open, done. Okay. I think I got it. Can you become famous if your name is Mr. Beast Animations? You can. Especially if you make Mr. Beast animations. Like, that's probably a really good way to popularize your channel. You know, do I play video games? I do. That's actually most of my live streams. This is actually my first live stream off of, outside of my live streams on other platforms. This is my first non-gaming live stream. I'm gonna test something up. I'm gonna spam chat. That's what I mean by that. Exactly. You know what I mean. You know what I mean because you meant that. I'm gonna spam in chat real quick. Hope you don't mind. Blah, 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 blah. Cool. Okay, so that kind of perfectly fits. Hello, vamp of cool stuff. How are you doing today? I wish I had time to play video games. I understand. Anamnissa. I really do. I was in college for a while. I think I had a semester and a half. But what ended up happening is COVID came in and I got kicked out. So I got to follow my dream. And by my following my dream, I mean for 5 years I've struggled to get to where I am, and You know, things are good. I thank God every day. Things are okay. And look at that. I just after 5 years, I finally made a live chat. So, you know, don't give up on college. Don't feel bad that you can't play video games with your friends. You're making good progress on yourself. You know, you're doing a lot. And one day you will be able to sit there and you will be able to, you know, go out and play games. It might be a while, but you'll get there. Trust me. Okay, now what? Now what? What do I do now? So I have a chat box. What else do regular people that stream have? And I already have kind of like a background. I could have a subscriber goal of 1,000 since I still need that 1,000 goal, but I feel like not obtaining that would feel like a failure, and I'm not really trying to obtain it. My whole point of going to college is to manage content that I am creating. Yeah, I get that. I went to college for voice because at the time I either wanted to be an artist or I wanted to sing, you know, like draw or sing. It's the two things I really wanted to do. And I was going to go to draw because I really saw, you know, like some potential in my high school art career. But what ended up happening is I got this like grant for going for voice. And yeah, that was probably not my best decision because, you know, classical is how they teach you, and there's not really a lot you can do with a classical voice major degree. And I didn't even end up getting the degree, so yeah, I think I was blessed to not have to continue with that. What major did you take? It was a voice major. Yeah. Um, so you would do interphonetics assessment. You would, you know, you would sing in choir. You would do church services for the college and stuff. That was years ago though. So I've moved on. You know, things are good. What should I do? What should I do? I never know what to do. That's one of my problems. Is I'm like, what should I do? I've been working out a lot, and by a lot I mean not enough. Hey, look at that! Got my little chat box. Guess I'm just chatting now. You know, it's good. I get to use the chat box I just made. You know, that's worth it, right? Let's set up my camera to where it used to be. So back to where I'm used to having it. Now I can normally move around. Yeah, I really like that. I like that chat box. It might not go very well with my background though. Can I put this in a folder so then I can move both the chat box and the chat at the same time? So add a folder. Call it chat box. Favorite artist while struggling in college? I would probably say Mark Crilly. Mark Crilly was kind of my dude. How do I add things to the chat box? Open the source properties. No. Just hover it over it? No, that doesn't work. What if I change it to clean? Does that look better as a chat box? I don't know. I do have my alert box set up, I think. That should work. Let's delete the old chat box, because I don't need that. I don't need the old chat box. It's not worth having around. Where are my headphones? I'm going to set this up to where it's going through my headphones, so you guys don't have to hear the boom every time I click on something. Okay, so I have a chat box folder. Second time you pop my ear. I'm sorry. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. I still don't know how to put the thing in the folder. So how do I put it in the folder? I'm gonna have to look this up. Google, help me. How do you put chat box and PNG in a folder in Streamlabs? AI overview. Select the sources. In the sources list on the left side of the Streamlabs desktop, select the items you want to put in the folder. You can do this in several ways. I know how to select stuff. Then create the group folder. Okay, so if I select them both, somehow, I don't know how to select both. Okay, maybe I do need to learn how to select stuff. To select multiple specific sources, hold down the control key on your keyboard and click what you want. Okay, so now I have two things selected. And now I can create a folder. Chatty chat. Done. And chatty chat is now together, and I should be able to move that around. Oh, yes! I can move two things at once. Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted. Okay, cool. We are learning, boys. I'm sorry. Did you hear that? What's your goal online? I mean, do you want to be famous? Kind of. You're moving? What do you mean you're moving? Oh, you're moving on screen. Yeah, whoa! I kind of want to be famous. I mean, technically, my real goal is just to make enough money to survive. It was quiet this time. Cool. Sorry that you heard it at all, but I'm glad it was quieter. Yeah, I do technically want to be famous. Like, that's the main goal. Obviously, because it's a means to an end. But it's not an end-all be-all. If I'm not famous, it's fine, you know? I'm not... Have you ever tried to start over? Several times. This is actually not my only channel, believe it or not. I mean, when I fall, I start over on a brand new style. That's an interesting thought. It really is. I'm not sure if I want to do it, though, personally. I have gone from Twitch to YouTube, back to Twitch, back to YouTube. That's kind of what I end up doing. I also have like 3 other channels on YouTube. So, you know, I have kind of a split channel stuff going on. I haven't been posting to the other ones because I'm really head first trying to get this one. Yeah, making mistakes, giving me more understanding of what kind of style is this generation. See, that's my thing, personally, is like, I'll get this idea in my head, and I'll start doing it. Like, I had an anime review series that was doing really well after I covered a Gargura situation. Because, like, Gargura was graduating, and I was, you know, I was a little shocked up by that. So then, yeah, I had to kind of move into the anime kind of review community because it's what I thought. It's what I kind of thought was normal for me. And I was getting like 800 views a video. And, a month or two went by, it went to 400. A week went by and it was 100. Then it was 10. And I was like, okay, this isn't working anymore. And I was thinking of ways to switch things up. And, something really messed me up. Someone botted my channel. And I made it to over 1,000. And I was like, oh, I'm actually doing it. And then I looked at the watch time and I'm like, wait, my watch time didn't go up. My views didn't go up. Where did all these new subscribers come from? And yeah, I just found out, yeah, it was a botted channel thing. And that really tore me up, because I got my hopes up. And that was one thing you should never do is, it's like, once you get your hopes up, once you go down, you're down for like a while. Sorry, I was ranting. What were you talking about? Yeah, making mistakes, giving me more understanding. What I mean, targeting my content to a specific audience like USA, Canada, or Australia because the demand of content of furry. That said, that's sad. I got like 100 subs. Need to act more professional. Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes you need to be professional. Sometimes you don't. My channel, not super professional. I've never been kind of a professional guy. I could be. I just don't think it would be very genuine to who I am. I'm very much kind of like a free spirit kind of guy. I'm pretty chill, pretty chillaxed, I fight for what I believe in and stuff, but I would never, I wouldn't say that I'm kind of force my professionalism on anyone, that's not my thing. I don't sell anything. I'm just here to chill. And, if everyone wants to chill together, that's like the dream, right? If you're all hanging out, that's all you can ask for. What should I do? I guess I could play Minecraft. I do have that up already, pretty much ready to go. Da, 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 da. It's been 5 years and you just learned how to set up a live chat, so that's what I mean by that. I'm not judging because I have no idea how to set the chat too, but those who succeed aren't chilling, they're putting hard work. I get you, I do. But I have a full-time job, and this isn't the first time I've set up a live chat. It's the first time in maybe like 2 years. But 5 years is how long I've been putting in the work, basically. And this is probably the third or fourth time I've set up live chat. But yeah, I'm not saying I'm like it is harder than a 9 to 5. I do not doubt that. I am very experienced in the struggle, trust me. Should I? Okay, I think I have to fix this. I'm actually a 10 to 7 kind of guy, not much of a 9 to 5, but 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Same, I'm currently working. Yeah, it's really hard to like do more than 4 things at once, especially with something like content creation that it demands so much of you. That's so hard. It's true. It's absolutely 100% true. And that's why I respect a lot of people like Honey Goblin and stuff. If you know anything about her, she's a pretty cool artist. She works really hard. Apparently she works 40 hours a week and then comes and does her like 3 hour streams, but she only does it like suppose I know once a week, maybe 3 times a month. I don't know. I haven't been following her a lot recently, but back when I used to follow her, she was really cool. When I was 16, I used to work 9 to 11. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, I've worked basically my entire life too. It is definitely one of those things in life that you just have to deal with. Now let's change this back to the old setting. Where's the old setting? Not up yet. I have to restart this. Demands the soul. When I was 16, I used to work 9 to 11 as and being lazy. Did I say something? I forgot what I said. How do I make sure that this is going to work? What if I go to this window capture? Is this window capture going to work the way I want it to? See Overwolf. I don't see the Minecraft. I should see Java. Where's Java at? What is your wish? Probably to lead more people into the arms of God and be a leader, be a great man. That's probably my real wish. It's kind of cheesy, honestly. You know, have a wife, settle down, be happy, have beautiful children, all that stuff. My real wish, if you're being real. For my YouTube career, just like make enough money to make it day to day, not have to worry about my current job firing me, I guess. Oh, that wasn't good. Why is that set up to that monitor? I can change that. There we go. There we go. Let me just shrink that. Shrink. I was just on the right thing. Where'd it go? There it goes. Okay, cool. Boop. And shrink it down like that. And like that. Yeah, I believe in Christianity, but I have no religion. You believe in Christianity, but you have no religion? What does that mean? I don't know how to interpret that. You mean like you don't believe in religion, you believe in like relationship over religion? Or like I don't know how to interpret that. What do you mean by that? Whoa, too big. I haven't been baptized. Yeah, I haven't been baptized either. But I still believe in spreading the word of God, even if I'm not baptized myself. I really want to be baptized. I don't know if I should. It's one of those questions, you have to ask yourself if you're really ready. One of these days I will be, and I'll make that decision. I'm probably just not there yet. On the chat box totally blocks your view of the Pokemon, doesn't it? Where should I move chat box to? Like up here would still block the Pokemon though. If I put it behind my head and then I moved my character model above it. That probably works, right? I move around a lot. You'll still see what it means up there. That's fine, I think. Might have to change YouTube chat. Always show messages. I think the fall off is what I need to work on, because it deletes the messages so fast. I'm not sure how to do that. I'll have to look that up later. Oh man. What should I do? I've been thinking about kind of expanding my area that's over here. Working on this. Yeah, we hear you. I don't know what I want to do over here, but I want to do something. Maybe make some stuff. See, I can see that you're typing. Are you giving me bunny ears? Is that what you're doing? uh, seems to disappear after a little bit over there. That's strange. Oh, there it goes. It shows back up, yeah. That's good. And take out just a couple of these things. Don't really need all this. Why is this floating above the water? Silly. It's my good pickaxe. Why is it? I have an enchanted iron axe. Why am I using non-enchanted iron axe? Trying to give me bunny ears? Yes. See, I thought so. You gave me an M on top of my head. Do, 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 do. See, that feels more like my enchanted axe. Is my enchanted axe? It is! Wow, look at that. See, I know things. Like how long it takes to chop down a tree normally. You ever heard of Better Than Wolves? It's a Minecraft mod. I don't think so. What does Better Than Wolves do? It's a really hard Minecraft mod. I'm supposing it doesn't have a lot to do with wolves. Probably a little bit, but not a lot. Right? Because I played like RL Craft, and it doesn't have anything to do with real life. You know? Despite the name being RL Craft, like IRL. Like in real life craft. I guess I could go ahead and sort out my inventory a little bit more. I'm getting a lot of weird stuff like oak leaves, oak saplings, sticks, dirt. Don't have a tomato chest, I don't think, but just in case, I'll put it in the sorter. Apples. I don't need all this stuff. RLcraft? You don't know RLcraft? It's a pretty hard mod. It makes the game really hard. There's a roguelike element to it. There's a Pokemon. There are Pokemons in this game, yeah. This is not RLcraft. RLcraft has no Pokemon. No. They have dragons. This is Cobblemon, though. Cobblemon, a couple other mods. Has Tinker's Construct. You know, like a couple of mods. Can't sit by that too long. Gets annoying. I could fix it up to where it doesn't do that, but I'm lazy and I don't want to. Give me my torches. Why do I have torches in here? That's like the last thing I should be putting in here. I know I have a bone chest. Do not lie to me. I may not have a blaze rod chest. That might be true. Put the bones back in there. What to do? What to do? Did you build that by yourself, or was it a structure? I built all of this stuff. So everything over here. Oh, let me get my flying Pokemon. Yeah, just to show it off, I'll turn on shaders. If it'll load. There we go. I built this. I kind of wanted a diamond, so I made kind of like a Superman kind of shape. So I have this item sorter here that I built. Then I have my cactus sugarcane farm, and it's connected to the item sorter. I have way too much cactus, honestly. Like, I'll never be able to get rid of all this cactus. Then I have the sugarcane up top, and then I have more sugarcane back here. Hopefully it's not lagging. I do have shaders on. You know what? I like the way you talk and your personality. I think you'll be a good Minecraft YouTuber. I appreciate it, really, I do. But yeah, I think 37 blocks of sugarcane here, so that's like 70, 78 every time every single one goes off. If there's 2 on each row. This is like my little village. Have you ever tried to make a Minecraft Skyblock series? I have, actually. That was on Twitch, so I should probably eventually do that if I ever get around to it. This is my villager breeder. I just finished up this wall, and it works way too well. I actually had to turn it off because, like, I have way too many villagers in here. Just so many villagers. That's not even all of them. There's actually entity cramming issues, so they can't get where they need to. This was my most recent build over here. Put a giant cross on top. But this is my villager trading area. So each floor has their own type of villager. This is like the people who sell rotten flesh and will give you gold and emeralds and stuff. This floor, I believe, is the librarians, which give you enchantments and lanterns and all that stuff. And the bottom 2 floors are basically where you would get... Yeah, I messed up that little block, but it's fine. This is where you turn in iron and stuff for emeralds, and this is where you turn in plants and stuff for emeralds. Plants and meat and fish. And the bottom layer here is where you turn in stone for emeralds, so a whole bunch of stone cutters. I had this sledgehammer that had Soak Touch on it, but my account got reset, so I had to cheat myself back in what I used to have. And unfortunately, I didn't get the Silk Touch aspect of it, so it's harder to get the stone from me, but the other people who are on the server sometimes, they they have their Silk Touch stuff all set up. I don't know why you can't just enchant Silk Touch on the hammer, but you have to do like this weird thing where you combine it with rose gold, which I have plenty of, but I'm struggling to kind of figure out how to do it all. Eventually I'll figure it out, but I still don't have a permanent place to sleep. I really want to make something impressive for my base, but right now I'm just sleeping in the orphanage. This is the first area that I was using to make villagers. As you can see, the orphanage. Here's our first librarian we've ever had, except for this guy. This guy unfortunately died. Very sad. Is the hammer for making gravel into sand? No, it's something much cooler, actually. So I can kind of demonstrate here. So, as you can see, this is kind of like a weird tunnel to dig normally. But because of what this hammer does, it makes it really easy. If it would stop switching my stuff, that would be really cool. I have a item switcher in my backpack, so whenever I use like this, if something is in the backpack, it'll switch it to the better version, and it doesn't recognize this as better, but this will break a 3x3 instead of just a 1x1. So it's really good for getting a large amount of items at one time, and really good for getting stuff and finding ores and all that stuff, breaking down mountains. This entire area was a mountain, as you can see. Like, I just chopped it down. Like, every block underneath here is stone because this was a mountain. That took a while, but that was right before I was recording this world, so unfortunately there's no proof of that, but, you know, this should be proof enough, I think, but, you know, eh. Get it more flat. More flat. I do love these magic trees. Like, they have such a beautiful blue wood. I just don't know what I would ever use blue wood for. But one day, I will figure it out. And I hope when I do figure it out, I have so much blue wood that I don't have to chop down anymore. It's probably good for, like, an accent piece, honestly, so, you know, I probably won't need much of it whenever I do get around to using it. Blue like me. Yeah, just like you. It's weird because these cherry saplings, not these cherry saplings. These are cherry, right? I have some of the saplings on me. Yeah, they're cherry saplings. These cherry trees. They have a very beautiful pink color. But these that have purple leaves, this is jacaranda. It has a white wood, and I don't know why. I can't figure that part out. Stone, dirt, granite, cobblestone. Doot, 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 doot. Maybe tree rich in zinc? I mean borad? I don't know. I don't even know what that means. You must be smarter than me, because I don't know. I don't know what that means. I have the sky roots. I have the green slime trees. I have acacia. I have plenty of dirt. I have plenty of stone. I didn't have that much stone before. But yeah, the sorting system works pretty well. I love my sorting system so far. I'm eventually going to need more, though, because I don't have enough for every single item that I have. Like, most of this stuff doesn't have a place to go. Like, I can't obviously put books in there, unless I use backpacks. I could use backpacks. But yeah, we have plenty of iron. We have plenty of cactus. I do need to get more sugarcane going. My sugarcane farm, I just made it bigger, so hopefully it starts catching up to the cactus. Because you need more sugarcane than you do cactus. Bramble, I have no idea what to do with bramble, honestly. Like, apparently if you compost it, it works as compost. So, not very useful. Plenty of ender pearls. Leaves. Chests. I don't know why I have a chest, but it's fine. Cobalt. It's good stuff. You know, diamonds. It's comfortable. Comfortable living. Just figuring out what to do next can be the hard part. I have been just putting dirt down to make this area, like, inhabitable. I'm thinking about putting a building over here somewhere, but where to put it and what to make it, that's the hard part to figure out, truly. I've been scrolling through Pinterest and stuff, trying to figure it out. Need to turn off shaders so then my stream doesn't lag. Pinterest is basically my go-to. Really helps me out figuring out stuff to build and all that. I can make plenty of towers and plenty of all this other stuff, but I don't know why I would need it. And I want my buildings to have a purpose. One of my things right now is I don't have a mine. I don't have a really good mine, and I'm kind of thinking about making a mine somehow. I don't know what kind of building I want around the mine. I could go with a relatively simple build. I could go with a super advanced build. I don't have all the materials I would want to make a super advanced build. What am I doing? Am I sleeping or am I bugged? Am I sleeping? I'm not looking at my stream. Am I sleeping? I don't think I'm sleeping. Just chilling. But yeah, I'm just looking at stuff on Pinterest, trying to see if I can come up with any ideas to build. I could build a cave, kind of like a cave entrance. Because I do have this really cool area where, like, I think a build kind of like this, kind of like this, would work really well. Because I have this spot over here, I'll show you. So this spot over here... Oh my gosh, you'll really like this, I think. I think this is like such a cool place. It goes down really far. And I kind of started digging around here. So like I could totally make this like a secret area. If I put like a cave entrance in front of here, I think it wouldn't look bad. Make fountain like statue holding a cup of water flowing from the cup. Yeah, it's an idea. I'm thinking about making that cave, kind of. Like, I kind of see where it would go, right here. I wouldn't need to have this be the entrance anymore, because this is kind of like a lame entrance in my opinion. Give me my dirt. I want it. So yeah, I think I could do that right over here. Make a little place to enter. Just how to start. The question, how to start. Guess I'll go ahead and get the materials I need, drop off the stuff that I don't need. So I need like mossy cobblestone, all that stuff. All that jazz. Don't think I have a mossy cobblestone chest because I just don't have a lot of mossy cobblestone. I was gone, what happened? I'm just talking about making the entrance to a cave. The idea is interesting. Certainly interesting. I don't know if I'm ready to do that just yet. Eventually, I do want to make statues and stuff, though, so that's something I'll keep in mind. I don't have cobblestone like that. I don't think I did that. Weird. Let's polish deep slate. Find simple. Obviously not man-made blocks. Watermelon. I don't think I need watermelon for this build, though. I'll take some diorite. Diorite's good. Andesite. Andesite's good. Can use some calcite. Calcite's fun. Gravel. Gravel's always nice for a path and stuff. Da 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 da. What do you think about the idea of building a statue and churches that I built? That sounds nice. Instead of a cross, make angel holding a holy cup. And if there's red water, make it look like it's wine pouring from a fountain. That does sound interesting. I don't know if there's red water. It sounds fun to do, though. I haven't made a statue in a long time, but I do kind of want to try it again. What kind of stone should I use for this little cave? I think this is probably everything I'm gonna need or get to use. I do have these. I do like these, the glowstone blocks. I might use that for a light source in the cave. Oh, it's nighttime already. Jeez. Felt like I just slept, though. Up it up it up. Whoop, boom. What do you do in your free time? I mean, except content creation? I mean, every Sunday morning I go to church. So I don't know if I would consider that free time. I don't consider it free. I obviously make that choice, but give me your backpack. I want it. Thank you. Which one was yours? Is it this one? B. That was the one. Nice stuff, dude. Nice stuff. What kind of book is this? Aqua Affinity. Not bad. Uh, hello, skeleton. Don't shoot me. It's very rude of you. Stop it. You too. What do I do in my free time? I mean, I just went to the gym not too long ago. I haven't been going to the gym enough. That's, one thing that I have not been doing enough of. And, I'm gonna get rid of this. Go like one block higher here. One block over. One block down. Stop falling, grass. Go back up. Kind of go. What's the darkest color block I have? Still the andesite? Kind of mix it with the cobblestone. A little bit more andesite. Move that back. Get it out of my hand. You go like you go in. You could go in any reality, like Minecraft reality or some cartoon reality. Where would you go? Oh, yeah. That's a good question, honestly. I honestly don't know if I know the answer to that. If I had to choose right now, I would go in the reality where my dog is barking in the background. Probably. Man, that is a hard question to answer. Grab some of these. I can move them around, make them more applicable to what I'm trying to do. Huh. I can't even think of any other, like, games or anything. Sometimes I think about going a reality where there is no job and I can use telekinesis. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Just not needing a job. You ever watch a show called Mob Psycho? That's a pretty good show about psychics. I really like that show. Probably one of my favorite animes, honestly. One knows how to make his shows. Different kind of style, I think, you know? Not, it's not conventional, I don't think, you know? I think it's good. Good. And have support beams here, actually. I think support beams would look better. So, I don't have wood on me, but I could use wood there. How about anime? Have you ever wanted to be Goku? I watched Goku, Naruto, Attack on Titans, Totoro. I don't know Kix Hero, and Avatar, and Death Note. My favorite is One Piece. One Piece is really popular. I'll tell you that. I'm okay with One Piece. I've watched like 700 episodes of it. Uh, I just I can't get into it. Really, I can't. I tried so hard. Like I got to I think it was Punk Hazard, the half hot, half cold island. I just cannot force myself to keep watching. Got 182. Is that Skypiea or is that before Skypiea? I think that's way before Skypiea. That's like Arlong? Have you gotten to Arlong Park? Arlong Park was a pretty good part of the show. I won't trash Arlong Park. That looks horrible. That's bad. That's no good. And then probably go the other way. Those. That. And look like that. Let's go ahead and add 2 more. Really beaten down, really worn out. Let me up. And let me put dirt here, and I'll put like a grass block in front of that. Kind of give the vibe of it not being quite dead yet. Overgrown, but not gross. I don't have shears on me. I have so much iron, but I don't have any shears. I hate spoilers. I saw like white-haired Luffy, and I thought it was a fan made Luffy like Goku. Bro, when I became like 30 plus, then I take 1 year of vacation and watch all of that. Bro, when I become like 30 plus, I take 1 year of vacation and watch all of that anime that I haven't seen. I don't think a year is going to be enough, honestly. Okay, let me grab some leaves and stuff, and then I'll grab some shears. Grab shears, grab leaves. Do the stuff. Do the thing. You know, the thing. Hello, my dog. Would you like in my lap, dog? Thank you for not begging anymore. Hey, that's my face. Don't get in my face. You make me lose tracking. Oak leaves. I can use oak leaves. I can grab some stuff off the ground. I mean, those that I want to see and not all of them. I get you. I do. Yeah. Why did it? I have shears in my hand. Shears are what you use to pick up grass. Do not change it from shears, please. Thank you. Clover, fern. I think ferns and I get grass to put on the top of each other. I think I can. I'm not sure. I have vines here too. I'll probably grab some of those. So I can like put grass on top of grass. I cannot do that. I can put ferns here though. Ferns are slightly bigger. Put ferns on top of ferns. No, I cannot. What kind of grass can I put on top of grass? I can put this there. This will be obvious and big. Very good for decoration. Where'd it go? There it is. Big drip leaf. Why is Minecraft so nostalgic? It is just made to be nostalgic, I think, you know? Like, at its conception, I think Minecraft was nostalgic. Just like, these newer discs, maybe not as good as the older ones were. Maybe they're better, but you know, like, they're not the nostalgia that they used to be, that's for sure. But it is, I love these songs. I feel like I'm in 2015. I feel that. I do. A lot of it's probably because, like, that's how we spend our childhoods. I think, you know, like, you watched a lot of the Minecraft stuff growing up. It's an okay cave entrance, I think. And, like, in here, I'll place a couple of these down. Then around that, I will put the cobblestone and stuff. Pretty much anywhere I can put gravel, I probably should, because the texturizing is going to be pretty difficult if I don't. That's why it'll be difficult, because it literally falls. Go ahead and put some andesite down. Andesite makes a really good ground because it's so dark colored. It's not quite as dark colored as, like, deep slate. You ever seen animations of that song by Alan? Stick figures in Minecraft, so sick? Nope. I'm new at Minecraft? Huh. Interesting. I don't know then. Why it would be nostalgic. I have seen plenty of animations of Minecraft. Where am I from? I'm from the Houston area, so Texas. If you're outside of America, yeah, I did just go straight to state, I know. A lot of people are like, why do you just start at state? You just assume everyone knows where states are? And I do. I do assume that. It's weird, I know. Because I don't know where, like, Birmingham is other than in the UK, but, you know, like, UK is a small place. I'd figure it out just by knowing in the UK. I don't like that on the ground. I think that makes better ceiling than ground. I'm gonna do this. I think I should have... Oh, that just made glow shrooms. That's no good. That's not what I wanted. But yeah, I should have these another layer up, I think. There's my shovel. Come here, you dirt block. You're not escaping. Okay. Let's go ahead and cover up as much of this as I can. I don't want to use the calcite. I want to use darker blocks for the ground. Darker blocks look good on the ground. And lighter blocks look good on the ceiling. So calcite, diorite, other stuff. Where are you from? How many languages do you know? It's getting scary to go outside. I don't know if it's because of migrants, but the last time they called me out from far away, I just ran. I was so scared. Are you from America? I know that some other countries are dealing with the migrant crisis right now. But I currently only know one language. I am trying to learn another one, Japanese. I know, I'm a weirdo. But you know, I like it. I like the language. It's really difficult to learn. It's a good challenge for me. Theoretically, it'd be really good for me to learn Spanish because there's so many Hispanics around me, but at the same time, it's just not what I want to do. My dog is so excitable. There's nothing going on, yet he loves to bark. I don't get it. I needed to grab more blocks, I forgot. More darker blocks. Dark blocks. But yeah, I'm in America, you know, at least in my neck of the woods. I'm not too worried about migrants necessarily. A lot of what I'm worried about is the crazy people that happen to not be migrants. If I was in places like the UK or something, France, Italy, all those places, I would be definitely worried about migrants more than I am now, though. Kinda same for me, but I was forced to learn Russian even though I don't like it. But I can say I understand 2 languages, not including my own. That's cool. Really, it is. I don't have that, personally. The only languages I would have ever needed to learn here is, like, English and Spanish. But I just don't see any real reason to learn Spanish other than, like, certain people around me know Spanish. I don't have a lot of granite. I'll use some of that. Fly, birdie, fly! Fly! Sometimes I have a hard time getting off the ground. Use a little bit of calcite just to sparse things up a little bit. There you go, the brighter you want things to be. Typically speaking. Bright colors are best seen up high. Darker colors are good for down low. Now that we have kind of a little cave, I want to make this a little further out. Giving me some more room to work with here. More room to work with. Give me my blocks. I mind those fair and square. The outside. Me on the inside. Where did I just mine the blocks from? Here? Nope. Where did I mine the blocks at? I just guess I'll walk around, whatever. How did I not find this huge hole? Weird. A bit of coarse dirt. And that'd be a good place to have this wall kind of close off. Okay, you move. Kind of like that. This, that. Magma a little bit. Coarse dirt, regular dirt. More gravel. And coarse dirt, magma, diorite, or granite. Coarse dirt and regular dirt? Oh, that's grass. We cannot have that much grass and dirt next to each other. It's no good. Maybe diorite. I do think I should expand this part too. Just doesn't open up enough, you know? Our little cave needs to be a little bit bigger. Oh, that's gravel, not... Okay, cool. And magma blocks, a couple of those, a little bit more of that. And replace this stuff with... Uh-oh. Okay, you go down one block like that. Perfect. Now I can get out. Dark block. Granite, gravel. Where's my granite? There it is. And replace that with a little bit of granite. And a little bit of rooted soil. Fix this up. I can put some of this glowstone block in the ceiling. Sorry, I'm getting really distracted by building right now. Sometimes that happens, you know, just you let the process take over. Rechat just a second. And okay, go ahead and move these two and some of this. Okay. Oh, why did I kill it? It was in the way! It needed to die. Make sure to cover the magma blocks tops to make friendly mobs not burn their feet. Do chickens avoid magma blocks like lava? I don't know. Honestly, I want all the chickens to die. The chickens... Most of the chickens around here are from one of my friends deciding it'd be really funny to just egg my entire base area. He's a bit of a prankster. But yeah, I'll probably end up safe-proofing it eventually, because I do want villagers around, and I don't want them to have to deal with that. Do I have any other light-colored blocks? Stone works. I do need more stone, kind of, on the ceiling. Like, this could be replaced, like, into the ceiling. And that can go, and make it like this, and stone here. Okay, now we got most of this done in a pretty decent way. Little cave. Kind of overgrown. I don't think grass grows through leaves. Hopefully not. I don't like the way that looks with grass there. I think that looks okay. Looks fine. Replace this with grass or dirt. Shouldn't grow grass there, it's fine. And I can put clover on top of that. It's a real small plant, but add something there. Then just... I'll decide if I want to put a hole here or not later, but this is going to be where the mine starts, I think. Not super obvious, but it has nice character to it. I think it'll be more obvious at night. What should I do? We go to sleep. Sometimes you can open doors with weapons, sometimes you can't. It's really annoying. Okay, it was nice to meet you, Beard Boy. I have to go. I'll see you later. Anamnissa. Miss Nissa. That's probably what I'll call you. Works better that way. I'll see you later. It's good meeting you. I'll probably have like a railroad coming up in the middle of here, and I'll have it stop, and then have a slow pathway down. And it'll be interrupted by the water, and then you can swim through the water and find a giant cave. That'll be good. So first, let's go ahead and make the hole where it's going to be. Just take care of some of this. Just take care of some of this, because frankly, there's too much of this to take care of. Take care of it. Breathe. Send out a Pokemon, get on the back of the Pokemon, go back. And that's kind of my little area for that. I'll make a minecart and stuff for it. Oh, hello, Scizor. I didn't know you guys spawn naturally. I could totally beat you up real quick. Give you some much needed assistance. Let's call it. Rock Smash! It's not super effective. I thought rocks would be super good against bugs. What do you use against me? Night Slash? That's not even a super effective move. Oh boy, he's powering up. Okay, hit him with a Zen headbutt. And now finish him off with a Rock Smash. Good job, Rampardos. Bump, 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 bump. Whee! Can I sneak around into my area? What did I need? Like, minecart, minecart, and railroad. Sticks are at the very back of the hallway, of course. Where else would sticks be? It's not like they're one of the most useful things on the game. You need to use them a lot. Why would you not have them at the end of the hallway? It only makes sense. And crafting table and ladder. No. I want railroad. I have to make the minecart first and then learn how to make railroad? No? No? There we go. Rail. Oh boy, that's actually really easy to make, apparently. Okay. Really don't need that many. Only needed like 5. And grab some of the stone, just make kind of like a thing here. That works, I think. Okay, so grass does spread through there, so I want to use coarse dirt here instead. Coarse dirt. Cool. Now let's look at the top of this, because the top of this is probably disgusting looking. Just cover it up with dirt, though. It'll be fine. Yeah, I don't want to see all this. Perfect. Doesn't that look nice? I think it looks okay. Pretty neat. Oh, can I break blocks, please? Thank you. I know sometimes you don't want me to break blocks, but I want to break the blocks, and I will. I will break the block. Thank you. Okay, we need to block this up, because this just makes me confused at some point. None of this. Hello. How are you doing today, Mr. Slime? Thank you for level 70. It's about time I hit level 70. Alright. Very rude of you. Do not hit me. It is not nice. Miss me with that. So when I go down here, I should, theoretically, be able to see that. I don't know why, whenever I'm over here, it seems like it's harder to find. Very nice. Bum, 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 bum. Use some of the stone to just extend the pathway down. Down we go. All right. Okay. And let's continue to start placing stuff. Up, 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 up. Made a mistake here. Place a block here. Every time you make a mistake, place a block. Every time something looks a little off, place a block. This wall doesn't have any. Let's change that. 2 in the middle. Let's go 1 on the side after a little ways down. Two and back down. I feel like this one could probably go this side. And back up. Oop. Breathe. Back up. Whee! And where exactly does the water stop being just water? Actually, pretty much already there. Whee! I could make it, like, out of this wall. I'll have to figure that out sometime. And now just like finish lighting it up. Oh yeah. This will be a good cave. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but it's going to be nice. Okay, that's one small build today. How long have I been streaming? Something like a couple hours, maybe? 2 hours? 2 hours and 25 minutes. That's not too bad. I'd say this was a pretty successful live stream, all things considered. Can you not approach me from behind, sir? Thank you. Yeah, things were good. We got some pretty good work done. I'm happy to say that this live stream was probably a success. I am very happy with it. Very nice. Alright. Well, I will see you guys later, and until next time, you guys have a blessed day.